Chapter 1. Learning Head Proportions. As I mentioned earlier, realistic faces have proper proportions. So in order for you to draw a realistic face, you need to learn the basic proportions of the human head. Drawing materials used: eraser, blue pencil, drafting, 7B for the heavier lines, triangle ruler. If you did not have this, any ruler will do. Tips and pointers. Try to memorize the proportion and where the lines of the proportions lie. Remembering them will help you get an estimate as to where to put the eyes, nose, and mouth, and how long or wide they should be so that the face will look pleasing to the eye. Not everyone's faces will have proportions like this. There will be some variations, but this will serve as a standard guide for drawing the face. Step-by-step instructions on estimating horizontal proportions. Step 1. Ball-like figure. Draw a ball-like figure. This will be the basis or outline for the top part of the head. Step 2. Next, draw a vertical and then a horizontal line perpendicular to each other such that they create 4 equal parts. Make the vertical line a little over twice the size of the horizontal. Step 3. After you have done Step 2, make a line dividing the upper right portion into 2 equal parts. Where the line of division touches the outer part of the circle, draw a straight line parallel to the line below it, the horizontal line you made earlier. Step 5. Measure the gap between the line you made and the first horizontal line you made. Using that same measurement of gap, draw another straight line parallel to the first one. Step 6. Now that we have 4 lines in total, those 4 lines will serve as the markings for where the hairline starts, where the eyebrows should lie, where the tip of the nose is, and where the chin should be. Step 7. In order to estimate where the eyes and the lips should lie, subdivide the partitions into 4 equal parts. Step-by-step instructions on estimating vertical proportions. Step 1. Using the same guide we used earlier, start dividing the circle into 4 equal columns. Step 2. Next, divide the inner columns further into 4 equal parts again. Step 3. Add another subdivision to the innermost column for the width of the mouth. These divisions will give you the ideal estimate for how wide the parts of the face should be. Quick tip: the combined horizontal and vertical lines form a proportion grid. Together, the vertical and horizontal lines serve to map out the placement of the facial features. Drawing materials used: 7B for outlining, 4B for shading, eraser. Tips and pointers. It is useful to remember that a man's face is angular and bony compared to a woman's face. As you draw, remember the head proportions we studied earlier. This will be an effective guide to drawing a successful male-looking face.